I'm Steve from Napier, and we've just invented a new product called the Auto-Click, and simply it's a device to enable you to gralloch a deer very simply from the tailgate suspended, which means it's never going to touch the ground. Originally it was born from pain, as a lot of these things are. I happened to be gralloching a roebuck on S-hooks in a tree. Branch broke part way through, animal came down, nearly took my finger off with it, and I thought at the time it would be so much easier if I had some other way of doing it. The purpose of today's demonstration is to show you how simple it is to put it in and out of virtually any vehicle where the tailgate lifts upwards, which in this case is a Land Rover, but it works well in most other vehicles. That could be Subarus, Hyundais, Volkswagens, Dodge, Chrysler. It doesn't matter whatever it is, as long as the lid goes up, it will almost certainly fit. The Auto-Click is a quite remarkable device in the fact that it uses the car's own lock as the main anchor point. And as you can see, it's all contained in its own bag so it can be stowed. And the whole kit weighs just 700 grams. Not that it's an issue because you're not going to be walking with it, it stays in the vehicle. Simply, what it's doing is preventing the car door from closing. So when you first get one of these, you put it into your vehicle and decide the length that you require for your own vehicle. You see there's several different locating holes. You pick the nearest one to suit the vehicle. So the base unit fits simply over the vehicle's locking bar. The top part is brought up and push it up till it clicks in place, and then find the nearest appropriate hole without exerting pressure upwards, which means that when the animal goes on it, it automatically locates and this pivot plate adjusts downwards and takes its correct angle. You can put 165 kilos on there without any problem at all. I've had sika, fallow, lots of muntjac and roe deer. We've had a Chinese water deer on it on one occasion at Les shop, but that's really not much different to a roe deer in size. The only animal that I think probably would be impractical for this sort of device would be a red deer, and in reality you're very unlikely to drive a vehicle like this to anywhere where you've dropped a red deer. But for the type of stalking most people in the UK do, and certainly across Europe, especially wild boar, etc., it's a perfect angle, a perfect shape, because obviously the animal's hanging away from the vehicle. You've also got a perfect position to lay all your knives and your butt outs and your kit and your torch and your water bottle and everything else without dropping it on the floor. And if dropped properly, the animal hits the deck when you shot it, and it shouldn't really touch the ground again until it goes into the game dealer, because once it's suspended it can go from the Auto-Click straight into the blood box. There's no situations where the carcass can be contaminated with soil. And what you get in your Auto-Click is a bag that contains everything that you need to do the job. We get an aqua sack, which is a 2-litre bag that you fill with water. It's got a shower head on it, so once that's screwed up and hung in position on the back of the car, it's very easy to wash your hands after the event. These are available separately as well, but one comes with each kit. It comes with a compact gambrel. This is important because it keeps the animal nice and high in the vehicle, obviously because we want to use the maximum space we can get, and the Auto-Click itself. As you can see, it takes literally 3 seconds to put it in, and to get it out is just as quick as well. Obviously remove the gambrel, make sure you remove the deer, make sure everything's out of the way, and then normally of course you put your fingers over and press the release button. But if your vehicle's release latch is too high, it's very simple. You just take out the pin, close the trunk down until you've got it to the state where you can reach it, and it's as simple as that. It just comes straight out and you put it away. To summarise, what you get for your money is your Apex Auto-Click. It comes in a bag with a gambrel, with the aqua sack, with a 12-month warranty, and it is made in England. And in the UK, this is a recommended retail price of £69.99. So not a lot of money for a piece of kit that can stay in the car and be ready to do a good job for you for years and years.